Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Third Age Massive Overhaul sub-mod. We're currently fighting off the bastards from the east who have recently taken the Grey Mountains, or the Iron Mountains. Yeah, the Iron Hills and the Iron Mountains, whatever the hell you want to call them. They've recently taken that, and the king is on his way back to the Lonely Mountain. Dain, while fighting back, has pretty much lost all the land that it's taken in the past. So it's, well, it's not exactly at its strongest point right now, but once the king gets here, we will retrain our men and get around to kicking their ass. That's the idea anyway. The prince and the crown heir is over in the Misty Mountains, still rallying a force to stay on the defensive just in case the orcs show their face. While they are still alive, they are currently separated by the Free Peoples and the Elves of Lorien as well. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. The elves in the fucking forests that never snow. Long story short, we are retraining and recruiting as much fucking people as we can so that we can hold the Lonely Mountain and retake as much territory as we want. That's the game plan anyway. I'm not quite sure whether or not we're going into debt or not. I've been kind of recruiting loads. But we'll see soon enough. If we do go into debt, we will get rid of some of the troops that we don't need. But we will need a decent force at the Lonely Mountain in the east just to hold it alone against the evil twats from the east. But hopefully, with the help of Dain, we'll be able to push them back. If I had helped them in the first place, it would have been a lot smoother, but I wanted to deal with the orcs and retake all the Dwarven territory. I think I've actually almost met all of my victory conditions. All I have to do is take Moria, and that's about it. And wipe out the... Oop. Another batch of goods has arrived from the trading post. Sweet. Isengard and that War of Gondor.
My king. Your name, sire.
I've learned that it's what I really should do all the time. Slowly move my troops. Okay, the king is now outside of there.
Aye, my liege. Aye, noble son.
1,000 curses upon you for seeing me.
Aye, lord. Aye, sire. March! Aye.
Yeah, if we move that troop force over there.
March no further today. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. March! Aye, sire.
I'll move those guys down there.
Move out.
And the next turn we will retrain as much guys as we can. We've got to move them all the way over first. What were we doing here? Gimli's still stuck in this place with all those troops.
My king. In your name, sire. Making camp here, sire.
There you go, let's build that. Increase the public order in that place quite a bit.
My king. Aye, sire. Onward.
And if I keep that guy there, then I can move them over in a moment and join up with the King's army, or the princes, whatever you want to call them. We'll move him over to Goblin Town down here, just so he can keep his eye on the orcs and generally just keep everybody safe and happy. That's the plan, anyway. Okay, we'll go to the next turn. I don't think the men of the East have just enough large of a force to deal with me just yet, although I assume they will be able to kick my ass if Dain falls, and all they have to do is focus on me. I imagine they'll vastly outnumber me. I'm thinking, because if I can take back Moria, I think I've beaten my victory conditions. Once I take back Moria and I have to wipe out completely the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. They have to be completely destroyed. Now, if that was the case, and the Orcs were completely destroyed, my original plan was to eventually, once we dealt with the Orcs and they were no longer a threat whatsoever, to go east and fight these guys as we are. But unfortunately, they attacked us and beat the shit out of Dale. Unfortunately, Dale just apparently collapsed and let them take all their settlements. And unfortunately, we were stuck with that, so yeah. I have no idea what's going on in the east right now. By the east, I mean Mordor and all the evil factions and stuff.
My king. Aye, Lord.
Let's get all of the best units that we have.
Aye. Aye, sire. Move out, my king. Aye, Lord. March.
We have to give them some good units.
Aye, my king. Aye. Aye, sire. Aye, Lord. Aye. My king. Aye. Aye, sire. Onward.
Aye, I am shamed by your attention.
Aye, sire. Move out.
Honor, my lord.
March.
Aye, marching now. Bringing the men together.
Aye. Aye, Lord. Move out. Aye. Aye, Lord.
Now, if we give this guy, let's just give him 2 Dwarven Warriors, I guess.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Forward. Aye. My king. Aye, Lord. Combining the armies, sire.
So we keep the king with the most advanced and powerful army that we have.
My king. Aye.
We'll send these guys over there to deal with them.
Today. My king. March. That'll do him today, sire.
Now, I think we are definitely going into debt, but it's not really that big of a deal.
Aye. Aye, sire. Onward. Merging armies, sire.
Or is there an agent in there? No, just a town. That's got 4 turns left to it, yeah.
Aye. Aye, Lord. Aye. Aye. Approaching to engage the enemy, sire. Glory to the king! Aye, Lord. Closing in the enemy. Ah! Glory to the king!
After proving his capability, Yeah, whatever. I could use a... could use a general of some description leading those guys.
Bringing the men together, sire. Marching now.
Now what I need to do is get those guys over here towards the king.
Aye, my
And they can join up in the mountains over there.
honor, my lord. Aye, my liege.
We'll start moving them into the mountains now. We'll slow down on the recruiting now, because I do know that I'm definitely going into debt. Why is this place so goddamn pissed at me? Right, the distance it is away from the capital. Not much I can do about that. Other than make the Misty Mountains and Moria my capital, which is right in the middle. Which I might do later on. When there's more peace and less killing each other and shit going on. Okay, I can recruit stuff at Gundabad. Preferably cash. Okay, we'll go next turn. Now that we've got the king of the Lonely Mountain, we'll retrain our men. And get to a decent... We'll retake the Iron Hills and everything first as well, but we'll get to a decent point where we've got a good balance of cash, so we're not going in debt, but we're not... Well, we'll go 50-50, so we just have enough to support all of our troops. But we'll take the Iron Hills first and everything as well and secure that. I know the king has a son coming of age soon as well, so we can use him as a general. Hopefully. But if we get the prince at Goblin Town and just get him to stay there. Now the ideal thing would be to have the orcs already dealt with and have Dale still what it was once before, at least, a decent military power. But now it's been pushed back to the original lands it had at the beginning of the game, which kind of sucks. But hell, I can't go back and change the past, so this is the situation we got. We'll just have to deal with it. We knew this was eventually going to happen. Not getting attacked from the east was a bit too good to last, I'm afraid.
Aye. Aye, Lord. Aye, sire. March! We march no further today. My king, move out. We've marched our limit.
It's kind of hard to tell what we're losing and what we're gaining, because what we've taken is... What do we have to rebuild, actually? Just this, which we can't do without taking the Iron Hills. Which remind me, I may as well send him over there, actually.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, my liege. Aye, sire. We'll rest here the night.
Now, with this extra army that's coming up over, we should be able to actually maybe get away with dealing with the orcs once and for all. Maybe. It would be really nice, because then we could move all of our forces over to the Lonely Mountain and deal with the forces from the east, rather than just having most of them over here.
Aye. My king.
Anyway, next turn. I'm pretty sure that little in the Iron Hills is relatively undefended, so we should easily be able to take it. That's one thing I forgot to do. Drop some fucking watchtowers on my way over here. We'll do that with the prince on his way to the Goblin Town. But I think that's a good idea. If we get the prince and all those armies together over the Misty Mountains and then we take Moria. Might be a good idea, I think. I don't think I'll make Moria the capital, but we can use Moria as my main defensive position in the western sort of Dwarven Empire part. Because that'd be the closest to any enemy borders then. If those orcs in the Misty Mountains are dealt with, all we have to worry about is Isengard and Mordor showing up and all that. Which is another thing. I don't know what the hell Mordor is, or what they've been doing, or I know Mordor's taken fucking Rohan's capital. I don't know what else they've been up to over there. That means that if they decided to attack Gondor, Gondor is going to have Mordor, the guys from the far, far south, and Mordor attacking from the other side as well from Rohan. So they're going to have like multiple different places. Ooh, trading post income. Awesome. More rioting here, seriously? Why do you hate me so? Yes, we know. Alliance announced High Elves and Gondor. Awesome. If I upgrade that.
Honor, my lord. We march to glory.
If I go by the road, it will be a lot faster.
Aye, noble sire. Marching now. We'll rest here the night, sire. Aye, sire. Move out. We march no further today. Aye. Aye. Forward. With my king.
Yeah, see, like, no defense there whatsoever, so we can easily take it.
Today.
You will die.
While we're here, let's just do this for a second.
Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here. We march to glory. Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch.
Just to give us a bit of an extra overlook of what everything that's going on. Let's not forget about moving the... What's his face? Make sure everyone's on the move. Don't want to forget about anybody. Yep, here you go. Next turn. We've had quite a few parts to the Dwarven campaign without any battles. It's mainly just been me preparing for battle right now. Which is fine. Like I said, I've mentioned like 100 times before, it is a Total War game. It does involve recruiting and building and retraining and repairing and tactical stuff and all that kinds of shit. It's not just battles constantly. It is, after all, turn-based strategy and not a real-time, so there you go. Okay. We bring this guy over from here, where he is now, the guy on that screen. We'll bring him over to the Misty Mountains with the Prince. I refer to him as the Prince. It's not his title, but whatever. The faction heir, whatever you want to call him. We deal with the orcs as much as we can. Although I prefer to wait until they're kind of weakened by the Free Peoples and everybody else. And if the orcs are dealt with, then we can completely turn our focus. Of course, leaving a full stack of infantry at Moria, just in case it gets attacked. Or any of my other lands north of the borders around the Misty Mountains get attacked. I'll have an army ready and standing by to help. Because I have a distinct feeling that Mordor's close. Because I think I did click the script that summons the Shadows of Mordor or something, and Sauron is gathering his hosts. I think that like summons a loads of infantry for him or something at some point. I didn't know what it was. I think that's like pretty much screwed Gondor quite a bit. I have no idea what's going on in the south at all. I mean, in Gondor, I have a vague idea what's going on in Rohan. They're getting their asses kicked. To the best of my knowledge, I know what's going on in the northwest section, with the Free Peoples and the High Elves, and the rest of the elves, and me, obviously. Uh-oh. It's going in the direction of Gondor. Something bad has obviously happened. Okay, let's just find it for myself, shall we? Obviously someone's capital has been attacked. No? We already know they've taken that and that. So where was it leading me? Alright, the evil people have the ring, which is all the way down there.
Honor, my woman. In your name, sire. Aye. Aye. Forward. That'll do him today, sire. My king. March. Aye. Aye. Approaching to engage the enemy, sire. Aye.
Oh crap.
Starting with a siege.
I will not waste words on you.
Aye, sire. My king.
Okay then. Let's keep an eye on the prince, keep it moving.
My king. Marching now. Making camp here, good sire. An honor, my woman.
No, you fucking stupid... for the love of God, the game... Seriously, I tried to make him go around it because I anticipated it in annoying me with that shit. And then it does it anyway. Okay, next turn. Rolling in it, attacked by that giant army of eastern douchebags. With any luck. Probably. See, I haven't actually had a full-out fight with these guys yet. I have no idea if the dwarves are even going to be any matched against them. I don't see why they wouldn't be. They have awesome heavy infantry. But that's the thing. They only have heavy infantry. And some mildly okay archers and crossbowmen and stuff. But absolutely no cavalry whatsoever, apart from the men of Dale, which I've pretty much used up, apart from mercenary units that I can buy. I think I'm slowly going into debt, though, as well. If I can take the Iron Hills back, it shouldn't be a problem. And it won't be a problem if this army gets destroyed in a minute. It will be a problem because I'll be screwed, but have more confidence, Soul. You can do this. I am indestructible. Kind of. If you look at it from a slightly abstract angle, I'm kind of indestructible. In the way that glass is indestructible. In no way whatsoever. Ooh, I can see their banner coming up. I'm just eagerly awaiting their giant army attacking my giant army. Come on. Do it. I dare you, you little shits. Okay, I take it back. Please don't do it. I just want to take my fucking lands back and secure the lands and stay on the defensive for a bit. Please don't attack me. And they're going to attack me. Damn. Who saw that coming? Everyone raise your hands. Yay! Vastly outnumbered. Yay! They have some fucking quite decent, actually not that decent. Okay, by the looks of things, they have some really quite decent defense, but not particularly decent attack. Okay, whatever, we're on the defense, so what do they have? Only a couple of cavalry, mostly heavy infantry, and 2 catapults. Probably a couple of archers as well. Let's do this.
Stand victorious.
If we could somehow rush the main gate and get into the citadel and set up a defensive position, depending on where exactly they are, we'll see what the situation is. But if we can quickly get into the citadel, if they're far enough away for me to actually be able to do that. If we're even on the campaign or the battle map for the city, I am sieging it, so I assume that we are. No, we're not. Great! Why aren't you in hiding? Can the axe guys not hide? Because of their giant axes? I have no idea.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in courage.
Okay then, let's execute plan B. I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can't group all of these guys together, which, never mind that plan, because I only have 3 of them. I was thinking group everyone together that we can that's any decent and sort of charge, but I don't know, I'm trying to think. Now, wait a second. Do these guys have... Where are they at? Yeah, the Vault Warriors here. Yeah, they're sort of like pikemen. What about these guys? No, they're just giant 2-handed axe. Actually, they carry pickaxes, don't they? If we can... I don't know. I'm fucking trying to think what the best idea to do here is. Just... If we can get all these guys in the position, preferably running. Holy crap, okay, plan B, plan fucking B. I forgot about the catapults. If we stand still, they will slowly diminish our forces into a giant pile of crap. So, plan B. Attack. Full out attack. Accursed trees. Why must you grow, in my view? Okay, if you notice I'm really fucking silent, it's because I'm quite worried that we might lose this. Yeah, this could end really quite badly, couldn't it? See if we can't push through this gap here. Yeah, the catapults really are not doing any good to my morale, is it? See if I can't push everyone forward. Yeah, God, we are so screwed.
We have lost half our men.
Where the fuck is this catapult? That's what's causing me the biggest amount of fucking pain right now. These catapults are just obliterating my forces and making them run. Ugh! God damn it, this is starting to annoy me. Fucking catapults! Used correctly, they can just wipe the morale of any fucking unit.
Something changes in the course
Oh no, we're getting shot by catapults. Let's run and just lose and, you know, fucking disgrace our people. Yeah, we've lost. Needless to fucking say, really. Well, that fucking worked. Great. Just fucking great. Doesn't help that most of those forces were fucking miners. But the thing being now that I'm probably going to go into debt now, even if I have lost this entire fucking army.
Back down, lads. Lift the siege.
Barely fucking scratched them. Might have worked if the catapults weren't fucking destroying the morale of my men. Which I'd usually send fucking cavalry around the side and smack into them straight away before I even send in my heavy infantry. But I don't have any cavalry. Ugh. Sometimes I hate this game. And they executed all my prisoners. Excellent.
Aye, sire. Aye. Aye, sire. My king. Aye, lord. Aye. Forward. Aye, lord. My king. Aye, sire.
Like I say, if we leave him there for a minute. I don't know, I need to think of saying...
Aye, my liege.
Some armies like that are okay for just dealing with the fucking orcs, because they're weak and pathetic little buggers. They were like, okay, you're going to go backwards, then you're going to go down, and then you're going to go around the town. Thank you, you useless piece of shit. I don't fucking know. That was just a massive disgrace, that was. Okay, we're going to the next turn. I'm trying to think now. Seriously, Dale just had to get its ass kicked, didn't it? More importantly, they just had to attack me and not Dale. That's probably the attitude that got Dale in the position that it's in now anyway, but... I still hate the game. You probably find that I'm still going to go into debt. And I need that second army here. Preferably defending the Iron Hills. But I can't take the Iron Hills because I don't have any cavalry. So I need to recruit some mercenaries of some description to deal with the cavalry. No, I need the mercenary cavalry to deal with the catapults, is what I was going to say. God damn it. This is my thinking noise. What I really need is some sleep. I've been up recording for like quite a while now. I've had no time to record in the mornings recently, so I've gone back to recording at night, and it's just... I remember why I stopped. It's just knackering after a while. You get to a certain point, you make stupid mistakes, or you just go, ah, fuck it, or auto-resolve, and then all hell breaks loose, or... I don't know. See, I think these Rhun guys have... they have much more military force than I do. They must. So the only problem with them controlling the Iron Hills is they can now go around the Lonely Mountain and attack the things that have absolutely no defense whatsoever. Pretty much leaving me incredibly vulnerable to attack. Because they could go around and attack this. Which I don't want them to do, really.
Aye, noble sire. We march to glory. Set a watch. We come here till morning.
I'm actually going up in cash now.
Aye, my liege. Marching now. Making camp here, good sire. My king. Aye, sire. Aye, noble sire. Joining our forces.
Aye, lord. My king. Aye, sire. March!
An honor, my lord.
Aye, lord. Aye. Aye, lord. Onward! Combining the army. Aye. My king. Aye, lord.
Aye, noble sire.
Yeah, that's him pretty much fully done, and at least that Orc outpost is no longer pissing me off with its routing and its bitching all the time. What I need is money and income so that I can keep building stuff. The more cash flow that I have, the more forces I can recruit. And overall, just the better for fucking everybody, really. What are you doing? Honestly, the settlements just sit there bitching about public order. Oh, my life is so difficult.
Honor, my lord.
Shut the fuck up. If you rebel, you end up dead because I'll have to divert forces to deal with you. Think about the big picture here. Sure, you might not be happy, but at least you're alive. Holy crap. The elves have taken Moria. I think they have. Yes, they have. They've taken Moria. Okay. So much for taking Moria. I'm fine with that, whatever, it's fine, but I guess. Kind of a letdown, but whatever. The elves can have Moria, or I'll come to some kind of diplomatic agreement with them later to take it for myself. Depends, really. If they're willing to take cash, but I'm a bit fucking preoccupied at the moment with everything else that's going on. Anyway, guys, that's all for now. It's been well over 40 minutes, and I'm going to go, like, get a drink, or find some beer or something, because that last battle just removed me of all enthusiasm that I had to start recording tonight. It's just depressing, like, for fuck's sake. Anyway, guys, annotation, top right-hand side, I will see you there. Sorry about the lack of any combat, or, well, one bit of combat that ended in disgrace, and we'll wipe it from the history books. It never fucking happened. What horrible failure, I ask you. Anyway, annotation, top right-hand side, that's all for now. Soul out.